Alright, we're gonna do a quick scrap run. We're gonna take this mess of Cat 5 in. Probably, maybe the rest of this bucket. Those two buckets of shred. And then the trash can with the two scrapped out computers. A little bit of miscellaneous bulk. And then there's a little bit of stuff that's outside, a little bit of like conduit and that. From that, demo dumpster. So, because I have to go, because we're going to do two birds with one stone. I got to go to the post office, which is pretty much next door to the scrapyard, so I figured might as well take in a little bit of this scrap, get it out of the way. Then you can see the trash can takes up quite a bit of space. It's not really a problem, but this takes up a lot of space, so since we're already going, might as well take a little bit of scrap in. I'm going to hold off on the brass, I think, for now. All that brass, so. But we'll take in the wire, because you figure this big mess is not something you want to keep moving around. And then I haven't scrapped out the two old gamers of ours. Those are still intact. Well, that'll start the next load for board sort, which we also need to go to the UPS store. Then I need to drop off board sort box, and then I have another box of and I have another package that needs to go out go out UPS. So we'll run this stuff in real quick and run around and do a couple of errands. There's the two buckets there, fairly full. Oh, I want to take this into this junk, well, not junk wire. It should give me 50% on that. If I'm lucky, I'll get number 1 on that, but that should get me 50%. Probably not going to turn in the aluminum or anything. I don't think we'll have room anyways. So, let's get to it. Alright, so we're all loaded up. Got my packages, board sort stuff. The other thing I sold 2 more things. Good thing I always check right when I wake up. I always check to see if anything's sold or not. And especially today, since I'm going to the post office already, when I just double checked to see if there's a patch to see if the buyer paid for it, I sold something else. And then there was one of the I thing that I don't quite understand. I sold that. That was right this morning. And then this is a lot of old diabetic test strips. They're new, but they're expired. They were our grandfather's. I've been having them stored in the closet because I know they're worth money, but never actually through the actual diabetic test strip places actually ever did the order thing, because I think we have more. So, but I listed them the other day and they sold. So, and then like I said, the other packages. So anyways, that's the packages. And then we got our little load of the Cat 5 wire. I mean, technically the other bin of wire will fit right here. I'm not really worried about it. The 50% wire and shred is all we got. And like I said, there's a little bit of room. This thing, I don't know, James got from somewhere. I don't even know where he got it from. Or I'm assuming from work. And same with the white box. That's his jump pack that he uses in his truck, because his truck's has a drain in it somewhere with the battery. So a couple mornings he's woken up and it's dead. So he's going to get that fixed tomorrow. But if we took that out, the wire would probably fit in there. But I'm not really that worried about it. So, we're ready. We're going to send it. Go to the UPS store and post office. Anyways. Alright. At the scrapyard. Just went to the post office. Whoa, nice voice crack for an almost 23-year-old. Went to the post office. Picked up my package that I needed to pick up from Poland. And, there's the blue pickup truck. So, okay. It shouldn't be too long. Alright. And then we still have to go to the UPS store after we're done, but I got my package picked up and dropped off. Alright, light load, 5100. It is, of course, I don't really know what the weight of your truck is.
5100 should be on the lighter side.
Well, I can tell it's on the lighter side. There's not much in the truck. Ding. Around the piles, around the stainless, dumpster full of sinks over there. Oopsie.
Oh, looks like we have party at the pile.
Yeah, party at the pile. This might take a minute. I can get my phone up.
Oh, we have one of dump trailer.
Of course, no one's at the small scale, but everyone's over at the shred pile. Yeah, there's a queue at the moment. This blue pickup guy, I don't think you can see him, he's in front of us. So, we'll wait our turn, drop off this little bit of crap, go over to non-first, you know, the usual, same as the last video. Alright, so ran that scrap in, went to the post office first, ran the scrap in, didn't get to the UPS store. Well, that's after we got there. I went to go walk into the place, and it was 5 to 11, and there was a line of probably 5 people. And at 5 to 11, I didn't have time for that, so we put it back in the truck, brought it back home, and I'll go back tomorrow. But anyways, $43 for that load of scrap. So shred 220 pounds at 170 gross ton, 1670. Number two, 30 to 39%. That was that huge pile of Cat 5, 17 pounds, 40 cents a pound, a whole 680. And then that wire that I was hoping to get 50% on, I got number 1 on it, and it's $1.50 a pound, 13 pounds, $19.50. So $43 total. Not bad. So that was $43 from the scrap, and that's not including, I haven't ran the numbers yet of what the dumpster finds that have sold, what those are going to be. I do have a running total of all the stuff that I found in the trash that I've sold on eBay, keeping a running total. And we're over here at the moment. PS4 games, the Accurate thing, and there's a few other things I gotta put on here. And I just sold one more thing today. It is this, it's these little, like the math blocks, the K-12 thing. Here, I'll pull up the listing. Where is it? Too many tabs open. So, this is what I sold. $14.99 plus $10 shipping. And the buyer wants it right away because their child is struggling in math and they use these in class, so they're hopefully going to use it to help their kid out. So I'll get this sent out right away, right tomorrow. So not the greatest money, and I still have the other one that's open that I was debating if I was going to sell the parts out of it or if I was just going to sell it whole. I think I'm just going to sell it whole. I'll do to sell some more listing and get that posted right, and get that posted tonight. So that's it, I think, for now. James is taking his truck in tomorrow to hopefully get it fixed, so it will stop dying in the morning, get whatever electrical problem fixed, and then back to the normally scheduled thing. Back to the normally scheduled dumpster work, I guess. Or we'll keep checking out the demo job that they're doing and see if any more scrap appears out of that. So until then, this will probably be the end of this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright, so I finally got to finish all that plumbing, all the toilet stuff. As I noticed, that's what it's from. I noticed when I took our grandmother's to the doctor the other day in the bathroom, I noticed this is exactly what it was. The pipes and everything, exactly the same. I thought it might have been urinals at first. No, it was just commercial toilet, commercial bathroom. If you ever look, it was the exact same thing. So, but anyways, I got it weighed up 37 pounds, 4 ounces. I did tear it off, or I did tear it with the bucket. So that is exactly what it is, 37.4. So that's a pretty good haul. 37 pounds at what's it now? $1.70? I think is what it is at the moment. $1.70 a pound, and then in the bucket here is a little bit of copper pipes ends. Here, we'll throw it on a scale real quick. A couple little pieces of copper. I brought it up to 38.4 actually, so that was a pound of number 2. So another $2 off that. It might go it probably goes number 1 actually. It's fairly clean. Like this piece could probably just go as number 1. I think most of these cutters only just got like a little bit of solder on the end that could probably be just like cut off. So those could probably actually just go as number 1. So I'm not that worried about it. So 37 pounds of brass, call it a pound of copper, all that wire, that the number 1 wire, all the cat wire, all the BX cable and the BX wire, which is pretty much what all this is. This is the stripped copper of it, the bare bright, out of that BX. I think this is a piece that came from there. So, all in all, a pretty good haul out of that one place doing a demolition job, and it's still going. Didn't use too much of a grinder blade. Cleaning these up too, since I finally had some time where I could make some noise, so I could finally get those other 2 pieces cleaned up. James, I somehow took it off, got it off without cutting it. I don't know, I couldn't be bothered. I figured that was much easier to just cut the piece there at the bottom now, to cut the ring off, the brass ring off, to be able to get to the nut, to be able to unscrew it. I think one of them I ended up cutting to unscrew it, and then get the piece that had rubber on it. It was a little piece of steel on the bottom, so I cut the one. The other two I could unscrew. So that got it all cleared. So that's pretty good. The dumpsters are still there. I don't know if James has been actually checking it, or if they really haven't been throwing anything out the last couple of days. So that we'll kind of see if anything appears over the next couple of days. Alright, so the 2 Orecks, I plugged them in, and this wasn't spinning. So I popped the cover off on this one. For this one, the belt is off, and the other one, the belt was destroyed, as you can see. So I'll pop the covers off, and that's as simple as it is. This one, I'm going to replace the rollers on this. This is pretty filthy, entangled, and junk. And entangled with junk. I'm going to replace this one. This one I should be able to just slip the belt back on. And we'll see if that'll fix it on this one. The other one, it has... Oh, I put it out there. On there, it has right there, it's replacement belt storage. And this one didn't have a belt in it, but the other one does. But it's not the same, and I don't think it will fit. It's 0605 instead of 0705, and it's definitely seems like it's a pretty tight, and like it needs to be just a tad bit longer. So, but doing a little bit of research, this belt is hard to find, it seems. So, this one I should be able to slip back on, and if so, I got two like $80 Orecks.